Hello, Aries Soul. Welcome to your reading. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help people find the magic within. If you're new here, welcome. I am so grateful to be bringing this reading to you today. We will be doing all things spring related. So I channeled 12 different spring words for each zodiac sign. So you will be receiving a spring word, and I also will be pulling a song from Spotify that actually Spirit chooses, and it's from a Spotify playlist called Spring Songs, and I will channel the lyrics from that. So first and foremost, let's see what your spring word is. I channeled some words on this paper that has these cute little flowers on it just to stay with the spring theme. I thought that would be cool. So thank you, Spirit. What is the Aries Soul spring word? And I've got 3 left here because I'm getting down to the final videos that I am filming. We have chirping. And your word, which we will pull off of my phone here on Spotify, is Don't You Worry Child by Swedish House Mafia. I am going to go channel the lyrics from that song, and I will be right back. Sit tight. Okay, Aries Soul, here are your channeled lyrics from the song Don't You Worry Child by the Swedish House Mafia. Don't you worry, child. See, heaven's got a plan for you. Don't you worry now. I will also be pulling 4 cards from 4 different decks. The first is the Work Your Light deck. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have for my Aries souls? Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Next, we'll pull a card from the Moonology deck. Thank you, Spirit. What else? The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. Next, we'll pull a card from the Divine Feminine Oracle. Thank you, Spirit. What else? Iridine, Mistress of the Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. And the last card will come from the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck. Thank you, Spirit. What are your final messages for my Aries souls? The Dreamer. A new start. Trust yourself. Push your fears aside and take a leap of faith. Okay, Aries. So yeah, the energy from your song, Don't You Worry Child, Spirit is showing me that you are worrying a lot about nothing. And they're saying that it's worthless worry, that all worry is literally worthless, that there is nothing to be afraid of. But where I can see that the worry is stemming from is from this dreamer card here, which represents the Fool in a standard tarot deck. But the worry is coming about because something new, a new start that is beginning in your life. Spirit is saying to trust yourself, to put your fears aside. They're saying literally from the song, don't you worry, child. Heaven's got a plan for you. Take a leap of faith. I'm also being drawn to the little hourglass here. So it's almost like there's a fear of time running out with something. And that is not true. Time is actually an illusion. So I'm going to place my hand on the dreamer card here. What is going on here, Spirit, with my Aries souls? They're saying taking advantage of something that has presented itself, and you taking action on it now. There's like this back and forth energy of really like moving towards it is what I'm seeing. What is this, Spirit? Thank you. For some of you, it's in terms of a new job or a new career you want to pursue. For others of you, it's has to do with some sort of travel. Taking a leap of faith with some form of travel is what I'm seeing. But also having some fears about that, about wanting to do it, or perhaps you have moved forward with the travel plans and there's still like fears coming up. It's like a very big decision that you made or you're thinking about making, and Spirit is saying there is nothing to worry about here. This is a part of your soul's journey, something that you are cultivating for yourself and just owning life, living life fully. Because see how the guy on the card, he's looking around in wonder at all the sights that he hadn't seen before. But he had to walk through that door in the background in order to be able to see it. And that is what is waiting for you, Aries. There is nothing to worry about. So there's this energy of feeling like you're in the unknown, but all is good. With Mistress of the Labyrinth, my soul knows the way and the only way out is through. That's like literally like what we're just talking about, like him just having walked through this door. Your soul knows the way on your journey. So whatever you're experiencing, that whatever you're worried about, it's not helping your current situation, okay? And all human beings, we all worry, but a lot of the times we find that we worried for nothing and things have a way of working themselves out. So your soul is communicating with you. Your soul is letting you know which way to go. So keep trusting your intuition and following that. That is your best guidance system, Aries. What else with Mistress of the Labyrinth? Because they're drawing me to this energy behind her head. It's like a maze, not knowing which way to go, not knowing if you're making the right decisions, not knowing if time is running out with something. But this is the energy of trusting your soul, that your soul is guiding you where it is you need to be. And there's also like a fear of missing out on something for some of you, I can see. And whatever is meant for you, it will not pass you by. You will experience it in this lifetime if it is 100% in resonance with your soul. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're saying they're talking about the maze and the labyrinth again. They're saying if you feel like you're walking through a maze and you come to a dead end, it's not the end of the world. You can turn around and find a new way. There are many, many different paths to get you to where you want to be. So they're saying when you come up to a dead end, to how can you see the best in that situation? How can you see that it's not actually a hindrance, that it's all part of your journey? Maybe that was just not the path, that there is a better path, that if you just turn around, try a new direction, and see what transpires in that way, your perception will change about how you're navigating through what it is you're navigating through, okay? Your soul knows the way, and it's not the end of the world if you come up against a roadblock. So it's just a matter of saying, okay, thank you, Spirit. This is not the way. Let me turn around and try a new way. And then you start to get into a flow state and you start to allow life to unfold rather than getting caught up on the fact that there's a roadblock. How is the roadblock actually serving you in this moment rather than hindering you? Okay? It's all about perception. The energy is gaining momentum. And the first thing I'm hearing with this is if you are worrying a lot, that energy is gaining a lot of momentum, and that is what you will create in your reality. So if you meditate, this is a great way to dissipate fears and worries. Also, affirmations saying, I am safe, and really tuning into your heart space and just speaking to yourself, speaking to your soul, and also just quietly contemplating with yourself what it is that you need, because that is first and foremost important. So I'm going to place my hand on the energy is gaining momentum and see what I can hear specifically from Spirit. What else do you mean with this card, Spirit? Thank you. There's also something here about karma being reversed. Like I heard karma and I heard ridicule. So I'm seeing that there's some type of worry around certain people in your life who may have said something that hurt you or put you down. I'm also seeing that this was something that took place in the past. But the more that you focus on what it is your soul wants, the more you focus on not worrying about how everything is going to happen, the more that you trust. And also, the more you forgive those who may have hurt you in the past, the more you learn to have compassion for them, because they were operating from a space of being hurt themselves. Because people who are secure within themselves, they do not bully other people, they do not put down other people. But what I'm seeing is this energy of you taking your power back, Aries, in a very loving way. And because you're doing that, what's happening is there's a shift happening where the karma is being reversed. So those who have hurt you, because you're taking a stance of having compassion and love and forgiveness, the energy is literally shifting and being sent back towards them in a loving way. Now, what they experience may be something in terms of like a tough love because the energy is shifting, but it is something they have to pay back in this lifetime due to karma from having not only hurt you, but I'm seeing they hurt a lot of other people. And this is something that's being shifted right now. And this is something your ancestors are very powerfully communicating to you, because we have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So if you have operated from what is called a people-pleasing mentality, where you have put off your needs for other people because you were more concerned making sure everyone else was comfortable, or if there was a time where you didn't speak your truth when somebody was putting you down, where you did not stand up for yourself. This is energy you are moving out of, and your ancestors are pointing out situations like this. The karma is literally shifting. The energy is gaining momentum in another direction very strongly, because I can see like this powerful essence of who you are is emerging. And there's a lot of healing being taken place here. And Spirit is very loudly saying right now, when it comes to healing, we are never done healing. So if we think that we can strive to be this perfect person, that is not possible. We will never be perfect. There will always be something else to learn. There will always be something else to grow from. There will always be something else to heal from. But as you keep doing this learning and this growing, the energy is shifting, and it is literally gaining momentum away from your energetic field, because you're taking on energetic boundaries, having healthy boundaries, communicating your needs, putting yourself first, doing what it is you need. There's this energy of not needing validation from other people anymore. It's very, very powerful, and it's very, very present in your reality right now. But what will block it is if you keep worrying. So Spirit is saying there is a plan for you. Let go of the worry and trust us. And you have divine guidance from your ancestors. You are not alone. So a lot of you are here to do ancestral healing as well. And this is something I am doing too. And you will find you might start having dreams about past lives where your spirit guides or your ancestors are showing you patterns for you to reflect on and let go of. So, like for me, last night I had a dream about a past life where I was a mother, and it was very painful to look at. It's definitely not something I wanted to see, but I was seeing the pattern in my own mother lineage, and I have to take responsibility that I contributed to this energy in past lives as well. But at the same time, it's important to just observe these things, not judge them. Just look at the pattern, do forgiveness work, do guided meditations. Somatic breath work helps to release trauma from the body. But we are doing this together, and we are literally healing in a very powerful way. And with chirping, so what I think of when I hear this word is just birds. So I'm just wondering what Spirit is pointing out about chirping and birds, because when I hear chirping, it feels like a very peaceful, lighthearted energy when I hear birds. So what are you saying with chirping, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, they're also showing me how birds fly high in the sky. Like you are literally flying high because of the worry that you're letting go of. And the more you let go of that, the more you stand in your powerful presence. What else? Is there something here about singing? Because birds, when they chirp, they sing. There's something here about singing or music or something. Yeah, I'm also seeing listening to guided meditations where you just listen to birds would be very peaceful. It would help you take your focus off of the worry. I'm also seeing getting out in nature and maybe doing some bird watching, anything that would take your focus off of whatever it is you're worrying about. Nature will heal your worries, okay? And there's something very healing. Your spirit is very connected to that of birds. And I'm seeing some of you actually have a favorite type of bird. And when you see that bird in your reality, when you're out walking, that is a message for you. And this bird very well could be a spirit animal for you. So if that happens, take note of that, because it is the universe communicating with you through birds. So very, very powerful. Let go of the worry. There is a plan for you, Aries. Listen to your soul. And when you're navigating that labyrinth, if you come up against a roadblock, just know that it's okay to turn around and walk in a new direction. Just because this way is blocked, it does not mean that that is the only way and that you can't get through. There are many other ways if you allow yourself to see them. Trust yourself, put any fears aside, take that leap of faith, own your leap of faith. If you keep worrying, the energy will gain momentum. And for those of you who are taking your power back, standing up for yourself, communicating your needs, the energy is gaining momentum with that as well. And the karma is being shifted in the direction of someone or some people who have hurt you in the past. They are receiving their karma. And you have ancient ancestors who are standing around you, helping you with your ancestral lineage. They are communicating with you in your dreams. So pay attention to whatever guidance you may receive in dreams right now. And also some of them do communicate with you clairaudiently as well. So when you think you might be hearing something, rest assured that you are. And with chirping, this is all about getting out in nature and letting the chirping sounds of birds heal you, to do some bird watching, to get your focus on something bird related, because it will help ease your worries at this time, Aries. So very, very cool. That is all that I am seeing. If your reading resonated, if you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you on the next one.